Welcome to Hero Machines, where we explore the power, precision, and practicality of today's finest forestry tools. Whether you've spent a lifetime working the woods or simply love the rhythm of a good machine at work, this is where old school know-how meets modern muscle. Here's a methodical marvel at work. This 8-wheeled forest harvester moves smoothly across rough terrain, even in dense timber. Watch closely. Every motion is calculated. With the clawed arm extending forward, the machine grips the tree firmly near its base. Then, with a quick, clean horizontal cut, it fells the trunk in seconds. No drama, no danger to people. Right after the cut, the processor head kicks in. Those rollers you see? They feed the entire log through while stripping branches in one seamless pass. It's efficient, neat, and reduces waste. For anyone who spent long days with the chainsaw in hand, this is like watching the future unfold. But it's not just about ease, it's about safety. Older loggers know that fatigue and one bad step with a saw can change everything. This keeps the operator in a protected cab, with full control and visibility. The real magic here lies in tree-by-tree management. Operators choose which trees to harvest and which to leave behind, preserving the long-term health of the forest. It's smart forestry, with an eye on sustainability. Notice how the machine stacks logs by length as it goes. Whether for pulp, sawmills, or firewood, this kind of pre-sorting saves hours down the line. But once the timber's cut, what happens next? Let's shift from forest to firewood. Now here's a different kind of genius. A kinetic log splitter built for speed and consistency. Unlike traditional hydraulic splitters that push slow and steady, this machine uses flywheel momentum. The flywheels build up energy, then release it in a powerful, sudden punch, splitting logs cleanly in a fraction of a second. That means less waiting, more splitting. Perfect if you've got a stockpile of rounds waiting to be processed. Watch that operator's rhythm. Log in, handle down, split, repeat. It's almost meditative. And crucially, it's low strain. For folks dealing with arthritis, back pain, or limited stamina, this design reduces the need for constant bending, lifting, and wrestling with stubborn knots in the wood. It's thoughtful engineering that helps you stay independent, warm, and active, even as the seasons turn. Another smart detail, the splitter's cradle design. It keeps logs stable as they're split and prevents halves from dropping unevenly. Less chasing, less repositioning. Plus, with no hydraulic fluid to leak or maintain, the Kinetic system stays cleaner and more user-friendly for those who want something reliable with minimal fuss. It's these small efficiencies that make a big difference when you're heating with wood, not just faster, but safer and smarter. Footage slows, soft music builds slightly. From the forest to the firewood pile, the right tools don't just save time. They keep us connected to the work we love in ways that still honor skill and tradition. Thanks for joining us here on Hero Machines. If this kind of practical innovation speaks to you, stay tuned. There's plenty more to come.